so many contested catches and 50-50 balls for scores, I had no choice but to name Kenyon Sadiq Mr. Go Get It. And welcome back to the program, folks. I appreciate everyone tuning in for this video. This is the Eyes on Texas channel, your source of breaking sports news and video highlights. I'm AK, and I'm back here with the video with you today. And this is going to be an offered video, and this is going to be Kenyon Sadiq. As you can see here, I have his Twitter up. He's a 4-star athlete, and the main reason that I made this video is you can see on there the #1 recruit in Idaho. I do a lot of videos, and a lot of kids come from major hubs such as Texas. They come from Florida or California or even Ohio in Great Middle America there. But Idaho, Montana, Maine, places like that's very rare, and I really wanted to check this out. So deep diving in the recruitment for Kenyon Sadiq in his offered video, and you can see he's a Skyline, Idaho athlete in the class of 2023, 6'3", 215 pounds. He is the player of the year in said state. Let's go in a bit more deep dive into his profile here. And as you can see, I do use 247 Sports on the profiles here. I believe they do the best job in the recruiting composite. He is 6'2", 205 pounds, is listed as an athlete, plays cornerback, safety, but is a big-bodied wide receiver there. You can see he is a 3-star or a 4-star, kind of sort of as you go, but I go by 247 Sports, and they have him as the nationally rated 227th overall athlete and the #1 player in Idaho. And before we go further in today's video, I'd appreciate if you'd stop, take the time to like this video, subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and it does me and this channel a whole bunch of good. And now deep diving into Kenyon Sadiq here in his film here. As I did say, he is listed as an athlete who does play defensive back, plays a little bit of safety, a little bit of cornerback, but the vast majority of his film is going to be him playing wide receiver. Although the college I do follow offered him by their linebackers coach. I think that might be his region of recruitment, and that's going to be the justification there. And why I made this video is I wanted to see what the #1 athlete in the great state of Idaho looks like, and bam, here he is. And as you can see that he is an X-receiver who normally does line up on the wide receiver. The X-receiver is going to be that big-bodied receiver who makes the 50-50 balls. What does show up on film often is Sadiq winning those 50-50 balls. Many are going to be underthrown or around the end zone. He does show extremely strong hands while making those contested catches. What his film doesn't show doesn't mean he doesn't have these skills and these abilities, but he does not show precise routes and movements. Probably very raw technically. He does win the ball probably because he is just a better athlete who's just simply bigger, stronger, and he's just able to body up other defensive backs and win those 50-50 balls. And here I'll show some of his defensive film where he does play cornerback and safety on defense. But of his 11-minute film of highlights, just under a minute is going to be on the defensive side of the ball. So I'm going to stress that is where Sadiq does focus his passion is going to be on the wide receiver position, and ultimately that is where I do see him as a big-bodied X-receiver playing on the line of scrimmage, winning those 50-50 balls and making plays early in the red zone for his team. He does need to improve technically, like I did say. He does need to perfect his route running tree and get that body control just a little bit under. And he does need to be able to get that body coming in and out of those breaks and winning those 50-50 balls. But really, what wide receiver doesn't making the transition from high school to college, coming into that next process into his evolution as a wide receiver? But with that being said, tell me, what do you think about the #1 athlete overall in the great state of Idaho? Please tell me in your comments down below. And please, like I said earlier, like this video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, keep your head in a swivel, hook 'em up.